Kim, take one.
Hi, I'm Kim from Cape Town. I'm a mom of two, and I'm happiest when I can be creating things that are delicious and in a creative space, I think. Yeah.
Kim, where does that, when you talk about creating delicious, is that things to eat, to drink, to...
Both. Yeah, I love baking and cooking. And I also distill gin, as you may know or may not know. In the lockdown, I decided to make my own gin because we couldn't buy any, and you couldn't, So I made a gin that I thought was my perfect gin. And it won double gold in the Michelangelo Wine and Spirits Award. And now it's in bottle stores. So, yeah.
Wow. Where does that love for food and drink come from?
I've always loved traveling and eating my way through many different countries. And I've always loved cooking. I did it as a subject in school, and I think from then I've always loved it. My first husband was in the restaurant industry as well. So we had many restaurants, and I ran one for a couple of years myself. So I've always been in the kitchen and love cooking and baking and distilling now as well, yeah.
So when you are cooking for people, are you of the opinion that you literally, whatever you're putting into the food energetically is going to affect the taste of it?
Yes, definitely, yeah. I cook with lots of love. It's my love language, I suppose. So, yeah, it's my way of showing love to the people I love by making delicious food or baking birthday cakes. I love baking birthday cakes and giving that as a gift to close friends and family, yeah.
And then just quickly going back to what you mentioned earlier, motherhood and being a mother, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned sort of in life by taking on the role of a mom?
Being a mom, gosh, is that you can't protect them, and that's the hardest thing to see is when they're hurting. It's really tough. It's not easy at all. It's a really hard job being a parent when you can't protect them. And yeah, I think that's the hardest thing. Yeah.
What do you carry that people wouldn't expect?
I think I carry a lot of guilt, maybe, especially for my kids, that it didn't work out with their dad, I think. And yeah, I just think how that could have maybe changed their lives. Wow.
And what are you still figuring out about yourself?
What I want to do with my life. I've done so many different things. Before I had kids, I was a software developer. So I worked with setting up wide area networks. Then I had the kids, and I didn't work for a long time. Then I was in the restaurant industry. What else did I do? Gosh, photography, distilling gin, so many things, yeah. So I think it's, life just takes you to different places and different experiences as the older you get. Some people never have one thing that they do forever. And I love that I'm continuously doing new and different things.
So in all those versions that you were mentioning earlier, which is the one that sort of connects most with you? where you feel most like you?
Creating. I love creating and working on creative projects. So, like the gin, for example, designing the bottle, doing the development of the product, writing the whole story behind it, the creative side of that. I love creative projects and being able to work in a creative space.
And I suppose also with creative and business stuff, sometimes you'd be under a lot of pressure. And what version of you shows up under pressure?
I think I'm very logical, so I don't get emotionally involved in terms it's either this or that. So, yeah, my brain works very logically. So, from that point of view.
Cool. And then lastly, because I know you mentioned earlier travel and food and taste, if you could close your eyes now and we had a magic wand and we could go boom, and you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go to?
I think Vietnam, yeah. I haven't been there yet, and the food is just absolutely delicious. And the people and the country, it's really on my list. So Vietnam.